Welcome to another suggestion video. Today, we have yet another list of suggestions that are sure to captivate your imagination. So, get ready for another top 10. If you like our recommendations, don't forget to show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more attractive suggestions in various genres. Number 10, Realist Maou and Yoru's Seiiki naki Isekai Kaihaku. In a ruined castle, Astaroth awakens as a demon king and decides to rule his lands with a realistic approach. He uses his wisdom from past lives to make strategic decisions, even if misunderstood by others. As he reforms ancient traditions, Astaroth earns the love of the people and his followers, becoming the most powerful demon king in history. Number 9, Release That Witch. A male engineer transmigrated into another world, and became a prince. This place strikingly resembles the Middle Ages of Europe, but at the same time, it seems kind of different. Witches truly exists, and they even possess magic powers. Magic powers are productive forces. Save the witches, liberate the productive forces. Open map, fight demons, break conspiracies, climb up the science and technology tree, and open the path of hardcore farming. This is a very fun work, but after chapter 400 I believe the designer changed, causing the character design to change. Number 8, Isekai Kenkokuki. A protagonist reborn in another world. Apparently, he had been reincarnated as an abandoned child. Before his eyes were abandoned children like him. In order to survive, he led them into farming. Little by little, orphans gathered, and upon hearing rumors of a village, others began to migrate. The group that had been nothing but children had become a village before anyone realized. And then various countries in the surroundings started to have an eye on it. This is the epic tale of the man who would later be known as the Divine Emperor. Number 7, the population of the frontier owner starts with 0. Diaz fulfilled his parents' will to help others, and kept fighting on the battlefield to that end. Now known as the savior hero, from his long wartime career, he was rewarded with a vast territory from the king. After having met the horned Kijin girl Aruna who lives there, he begins his new slow life as a lord. This is a very enjoyable story. The main character is strong but does not feel nor is stated to be overpowered, so in the fight scenes there is still enough tension to keep it exciting. Number 6, Monster. After his tragic death, Tomoki Kanata was reborn in an alternate world as a goblin named Ro. Unlike your former life as a human, goblins are considered one of the weakest and most despised races. However, Ro possesses a powerful trump card. He has retained all the memories and skills gained in his previous life. Ro discovers that he has a unique ability that allows him to gain strength and abilities by devouring other beings. This ability puts him in a unique position as he can rapidly evolve, becoming more and more powerful with each enemy defeated and consumed. Plus, he discovers a unique evolutionary tree, allowing him to unlock even more impressive transformations and powers. Determined to make the most of this new life, Ro makes a promise to himself to become a legendary figure and lead his race, the goblins, into a position of respect and fear. It combines aspects of leadership, military skill, order, and strategy to create a strong, cohesive goblin society. Throughout the story, Ro befriends members of other races, overcoming prejudices and distrust. He recognizes that, in a world of survival of the fittest, it is necessary to be relentless in battle and willing to make sacrifices to achieve your goals. Although he is willing to eat his enemies, regardless of their race, to acquire their abilities, he also shows compassion and follows strict rules to maintain order in his community. Number 5, Isekai Apocalypse Mynoghra. Takuto Ira, a young man who tragically succumbed to a disease, finds himself reincarnated in a world reminiscent of his beloved strategy simulation game, Eternal Nations. Before him stands Atu, a girl belonging to the civilization of evil he used to portray as Mynoghra. Determined to create a new country in this world, the two embark on a journey together. The series holds great potential, evoking the same vibe of kingdom building by villainous forces explored in other Isekai stories like Overlord and That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Kingdom building narratives already offer an interesting premise, but having the protagonists perceived as evil by the world adds inherent tension, both with other groups and within themselves. It also provides justification for their cruelly pragmatic or anti-heroic actions. Takuto considers himself a pacifist and prefers to avoid conflicts in the country he is building, yet he is willing to allow his subordinates to resort to violence if necessary. Atu, with her spiked tentacle-like appendages, reminiscent of those in Tokyo Ghoul, becomes Takuto's closest confidant. Number 4, Nano Machine. Cheon Yeo-woon, an orphan despised and endangered by the demonic cult, has his life transformed when a descendant from the future pays him an unexpected visit. Inserting a nano machine into Cheon Yeo-woon's body, his descendant triggers a drastic change that sets him on a new path. In this classic Murim manhwa, Cheon Yeo-woon embarks on a journey to surpass the demonic cult and rise as the greatest martial artist. With the incorporation of sci-fi elements in the Murim genre, this story stands out, offering a unique twist. As the protagonist progresses, he faces increasingly formidable enemies and grows stronger. The engaging lore and intriguing political dynamics add depth, but the most satisfying aspect is witnessing our protagonist's relentless improvement as time marches on. Number 3, Reincarnated as an aristocrat with an appraisal skill. An ordinary salaryman dies one day and is reborn as Ars Luvent, son of a nobleman in a turbulent land. Lacking in magical or martial prowess, Ars possesses a unique ability called Appraisal that allows him to assess the strength, potential, and talents of individuals. In a country plagued by corruption, frequent uprisings, and impending war, Ars realizes the need to gather capable allies to protect his family's territory. Fueled by this realization, Ars embarks on a quest to assemble a formidable team. His journey brings him into contact with a persecuted foreigner, peerless in swordsmanship, a slave harboring an enigmatic magical aptitude, and a timid young man hungry for knowledge. Ars begins to build its power base by surrounding itself with these exceptional individuals, all united by a desire to protect and strengthen their domain. In this captivating series, readers follow Ars's captivating story of how to gather powerful vassals to defend his family's lands. With an unconventional protagonist who relies on strategy and alliances rather than overwhelming force, this manga offers a refreshing take on the genre. While not perfect, it presents a departure from the common isekai plot, making it a fun read for fans looking for an engaging story of ambition, teamwork, and fighting against adversity. Number 2, the story of a low-rank soldier becoming a monarch. Chris lost his right hand on the battlefield when he was just 15 years old. Despite the odds, at age 24, he has mastered the skills needed to survive. But I was always told the same things, over and over, just give up. Just live like everyone else. At age 39, Chris lost his left hand and fell off a cliff. However, his life took an unexpected turn when he swallowed an unknown artifact, returning to his soldier days at the age of 15. Now, he has a chance to remake his life and use his prior knowledge to shape the future. The story begins with the cliché back to the past, but soon stands out for its engaging plot. Although the protagonist relies on his prior wisdom and good tactics rather than advanced strategies, the story is full of action. The protagonist's growth, both in strength and in rank, military or aristocratic, is gradual and captivating. It will be interesting to see how the author conducts the story after the significant changes caused by the protagonist, making his prior knowledge less relevant. Number 1, Heroic Chronicles of the Three Continents. Hercule, a young boy with memories of a past life, finds himself thrust into the role of emperor in the declining Lemuria Empire. Once a powerful nation that ruled over the world, the empire now faces bankruptcy, military weakness, and demands for tribute from neighboring countries. Unbeknownst to others, Hercule possesses knowledge from his previous life and embarks on a mission to rebuild the empire. Only 12 years old, Hercule faces immense challenges as he takes the throne. Determined to save his homeland, he initiates sweeping reforms. Hercule revolutionizes the tax system, restructures industries, and meticulously reorganizes public finances. With a sharp focus on rebuilding the administration, he tackles corruption and inefficiency, breathing new life into the empire. But Hercule's most daunting task lies in reforming the military. With barbarians wreaking havoc within their territories, he works tirelessly to strengthen the armed forces. Drawing from his past life's wisdom, Hercule introduces innovative strategies, modernizes training techniques, and forges alliances with neighboring nations to bolster their defense. As Hercule's efforts gain momentum, whispers of his secret past begin to circulate. The boy who shouldered the weight of an empire turns out to be the empire's last hope. His tireless determination and uncanny knowledge make him a legendary figure, revered as the savior of the Lemuria Empire. We've reached the end of this video. I sincerely hope that you enjoyed it and found useful and interesting information here. If you have any ideas or topics you'd like to see covered in future videos, don't hesitate to leave your suggestions in the comments below.